Hello, my name is Dr. Sarah Dilling. I am your professor this semester for Introduction to Environmental Science. I want to take a minute to just do a very quick overrun of how to access your class, what to do the very first day, especially if you've never taken a fully online class. That way you're not kind of feeling lost that first week of classes. I am trying the whole webcam thing during my videos for the first time. Usually I just do voice, but I know that it's hard taking an online class and never having any interaction really with the professor. And I thought maybe if I added myself in a webcam to some of your videos, that you would be able to place a face with the name and the voice, and maybe it would be a better experience for you taking an online class and not feeling so stuck in just the computer. So what you're looking at your screen right now is the FSW homepage. I'm going to click on Canvas. Canvas is the main platform that FSW uses for online classes. Oops, I'm going to pause it real quick. Let me see what's going on. Okay, let's try again. I had to pause it for a second. I was in student view to kind of give you a better view of what it looked like on your side, but then it wouldn't let me in the course. So let's try again. Click on Canvas. If you've already signed in, it'll bring you right to your dashboard. If you haven't signed in, you'll use your FSW username and password to sign in. The first thing that pops up will be your courses that you're taking for the semester. I'm going to click on Introduction to Environmental Science. I'm going to click real quick to turn it into student view. That way my screen looks more like what your screen's going to look like when you log in instead of the faculty side. So this is the main homepage for Canvas. Canvas, like I said, is the main platform that FSW uses for classes and especially online classes. Everybody's Canvas class may look a little bit different, but the platform is the same. So all of the general buttons and everything should be the same between all of your classes that are using Canvas. You'll see some tabs on the left-hand side that link you to different areas of the website. You have your home page. You can click to modules, which we'll go through in another video. Discussions, your syllabus, how to see your grades. Also, if you're not aware, FSW does offer Office 365 at no cost for students. So if that's something that your computer does not currently have, you can go to the portal and download it for free. So this is the main home page for the class. Every week this portion changes. I'll put on here exactly what you're doing for the week, the due dates for it, and some links how to get there. And I'll go through this first week activities in a different video. Right now this is kind of just an introduction to Canvas and how to navigate that very first day. Here's your schedule. So I always get lots of questions about textbook. And there's also lots of questions about a course ID. This particular course, this Introduction to Environmental Science, is a custom course made for FSW with your Pearson publisher and your textbook. So in some of your other classes that are not custom with Pearson, you will be given a course ID number to access Mastering, which is Pearson's textbook website. This class is a custom integrated course. So Mastering is already within Canvas. You do not get a course ID number because everything is completely integrated and custom. The only way that you can access Mastering Environmental Science is through Canvas. So when we talk about textbooks, let's go to the first week activities. You do have a couple of options with textbooks. We go down to textbook information. Okay, so you are required to have the textbook. It can be the physical form or an e-textbook. And you are also required to have the Mastering Environmental Science access code. This access code will give you permission to go into Mastering, which is the software set up by Pearson, which is the textbook. Okay, you have a couple different options of getting it. You can go to the FSW bookstore and buy the physical textbook and the access code, or you can also do it directly through this Canvas website. So to go through, whoopsie, let's go to modules. I'm going to scroll down through the modules. You can always close these windows to kind of clean up your module site. Okay, this is the module for Mastering Environmental Science. You can click on any of these the very first time to get in. If you want, let's go to the e-text. It's going to ask you to load it into a new window. The very first time you open it, you're going to get something like this. Go to down and hit accept. Now it's going to ask you a question. If you bought your textbook in the bookstore, you're going to click access code and you're going to enter the access code that the bookstore gave you. You cannot get this access code from anywhere else. You can't get it from Amazon. You can't get it from another textbook store in town. You have to get it through FSW because, once again, it is a very custom course. You can also buy now directly through Pearson. This gives you two options. The first option for $98.60, you'll be getting an e-textbook and the permission to go into mastering, which is the access code. Or you can only purchase the access code, but you will not have an e-textbook or a physical textbook. So with these two options, if you do this one and you're okay reading an e-text, which a lot of you are, then that one's completely fine. You don't have to purchase anything else. Personally, I like to have a physical textbook still to go through and study with, but you can buy that physical textbook used either from the FSW bookstore or from somewhere else. With this option, the second option, it only gives you access to Pearson, so you have no textbook with this second option, okay? Which is fine, but you still have to go out and purchase a textbook. And again, it can be a used one, it can be an older edition, but you have to have some sort of a textbook for this class. So these are your options to get in. But I always get the question, where do I enter my course ID? There is no course ID. You cannot access mastering through Pearson's website. It has to be directly through Canvas because of this being a custom course. So let me click out of this and go back to the homepage. One more little tip if you've never taken an online class is if you go into your settings, I don't know where, it's not going to show up on here because I'm in student view, but if you go up to settings and notifications, make sure you change it so that if I send out an announcement or an email through Canvas, that it gets forwarded to your fsw.edu account. That way you're not ever missing an email from me. It'll go to the account that you have set up with the school. So that's a very quick introduction to Canvas. I hope it makes sense. They do have lots of help areas with Canvas right here in the very first module, how to use Canvas and how to get help if you're having issues. But that is my main introduction to Canvas. There's going to be lots of other videos to help you along the way. I hope you have a very nice semester, and please feel free to email me anytime with any questions. Have a great day. Thank you.